Okay, so this was not the plan at all. I sat down thinking I would just refresh my mini braids, one by one. I'd mapped out a whole maybe 2 or 3 days to do this with patience and everything after announcing that I was going to be taking them down one after the other and rebraiding them. But halfway through, my mind switched. Like it was so shocking, but really it happened. And instead of rocking mini braids, I'm rocking something else. Want to know what that is? I'll be sharing that with you shortly. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Joy and this is Joy Be Naturals. And I'm currently on a 6-month mini braids challenge. But today's video took a very unplanned turn, and I'm so glad that I filmed it for you all to see. So we are talking real life natural hair moments, the ones where your hands decide something before even your brain catches up with it. That is exactly what happened to me. So I woke up and I decided, okay, it was time. And as you can see, my braids look very, very old. It's 3 months into my mini braids journey. And so I thought I would refresh my mini braids and just take them down and make it look neat. In fact, I planned on making them smaller. Those braids that looked bigger or medium size, I wanted to make them smaller. So I went ahead, applied my leave-in conditioner. The Mega Growth leave-in conditioner is what I've been using. And yeah, I covered this section of my hair, the other part of my hair, because I don't want them to get dry after applying the conditioner. So the conditioner will be softening those parts that may tend to tangle, especially from the roots. That's where a lot of us have major problem. From the roots of your hair, you are going to see that those products build up and all, they are going to be stocked there, they are going to be matted there. And that is where people have issues. If you're not gentle, if you're not careful, that's where you just break all of your hair. I've done detailed video of my takedown showing those spots where there's usually issues with matting, with tangling, with products. I wash my braids, so those debts, they stick on that part, and because the shedding, they don't come out on their own, unlike with twist. If you have twist on, those shedding can fall off maybe when you're moisturizing your hair. But with braids, because they are tightly braided together, your shedding are not going anywhere. They will just be stocked at the roots. And so all that hair for 3 months causes a lot of matting. And you can see the matting I'm talking about at the roots. I'm going to just let you guys look at the way I take them down. For the sake of time, I'm not making this video too lengthy and I had to fast forward. So if you're not gentle, if you're not careful, you're going to lose a lot of hair. That's why I applied the leave-in conditioner to the roots of my hair and cover it up this way, so that by the time I'm done with this one I'm taking down, the rest will have been softened up and easy for me to take down. So this is what came out from that section, and I go ahead to do the rest. It's been 3 whole months since I installed these mini braids, and they are holding up pretty well, only that the roots like old, you can't even see my scalp, but the braids on their own, they're still doing good. This was me just taking down my hair. The plan was simple: take out each braids, rebraid it back. But I took like some braids out, a couple of braids out before I had to start again, because I wanted to make my parts neat. I could see that my roots were tangling together, like each braid were matting up together. So I wanted to take out a good number of braids and then clean up my parts and make them look neat. That was the plan. Nothing dramatic, and just put my braids right back. But somewhere along the way, I kept going. Before you know it, I took a turn from refreshing my hair to mini braids to mini twists. So I just started twisting my hair, cleaning up the parts, make good lines at the back, just make them neat. And I thought I was going to just install braids, but before you know it, I was twisting my hair. I don't even know when it happened. My hands just did its thing, and before I know it, I had mini twist. By the time I realized it, I was like, wow. I really didn't know. Like, I didn't plan it. So I thought I was the only one who this kind of thing could happen to. It turns out one of the persons I follow, natural hair content creator I follow on Facebook, she did actually the same thing, but not the same reason, because she went to the salon, made her braids. But Before you know it, I was seeing twist on her hair. She shared a story of how one thing led to another. She came back and she wasn't feeling the braids, and she started redoing each one of them one by one, turning them to twist. So I laughed because it happened to me too, but me, I didn't go out to do my hair, to get my hair done. I was the one redoing my hair and turning them to twists. And you know what? I wasn't mad at all. Like, I wasn't shaky. I was just laughing. It was funny, but I loved it. Honestly speaking, I loved it. I loved the change. I've been a twist girly right from day one. If you go to my videos from day one on this channel, twist has always been my favorite hairstyle. So the reason why I switched to braids was for the longevity. Twists don't tend to stay long, but for braids, and I wanted to go on long-term styling, so braids was the best option for me. That was why I changed to braids. But now this twist is on. What am I going to do for the remaining 3 months of my protective style journey? Because it's supposed to be a 6 months challenge. I did 3 months in braids, and now will I be doing 3 months in twists, knowing fully well that if I leave my hair for 3 months in this twist, it's going to just mat up. Like, my hair would even lock. So I don't know what the routine is going to be like for me. I'm still trying to figure it out because this was unplanned. So once I figure out what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to let you guys know, maybe in another video. But for now, I'm just enjoying the twist. My hair looks fuller. That's the benefit of twist over braids. It makes your hair looks fuller. So I think this is one of the best thing about natural hair. It's so versatile, and sometimes the journey doesn't have to be rigid or planned. Do it this way, do it that way, or this is how it has to be. No, this wasn't part of my 6 month strategy, but it still fits within the challenge because compared to the number of hours I would have used or days I would have used to rebraid my hair, like refresh the braids, putting it into twists kind of cut the time short for me. So it's now a low manipulation for me as well. So if you're ever feeling stuck or bored with your protective style, don't be afraid to make changes. You might just fall in love with whatever you change to. And if you ever totally change your style halfway through your refresh, or your hands just did what it had to do and you loved the outcome, let me know in the comment section as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the rest of my remaining 3 months challenge. Well, now it's mini twist journey, but we'll see what comes next. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.